Yeah. Hello, Stanley Scott. Today I want to talk to you about economics in Jacksonville. We need to address it throughout the country, but I like to believe and support what my mother used to tell me all the time. Charity begins at home. And today I want to talk about economics. I have reached out to every African American leaders in Jacksonville. Let me say it again. I have reached out to every African American leader in Jacksonville about economics. Everyone has failed me. And when I say failed me, I'm not talking about personally. I'm talking about the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank. Due to the fact I am a subject matter expert when it comes to economics. You can Google my work anytime. Anytime. There's a problem. The problem is you got people, African Americans, are talking about leadership, right? It's want you to vote for them. They want you to participate in their program. Most of them are non-profit. You have religious organizations, right? None of them, except for one that I know of, and correct me, because I'm here to help my people. And if I'm wrong, I want people to correct me. Let me say it again. If you hear some information I'm wrong, please make sure you have your facts together, though. But please let me know so I can pass it on. It don't hurt my feelings. It does not hurt my feelings to correct me. Not at all. I'm asking for it. But when it comes to economic development, where are the African American leaders? Where are the grassroots people? Now, in my situation here, I run economic think tank. I run an economic think tank. I don't just run a think tank. I run an economic think tank. An economic think tank. I say it 3 times here. And we when we do our research, when we analyze something, or we put a plan of action together, it's from the bottom up. Let me say it again. It's from the bottom up. That means that we start out with the least among us and put the plan together. Tell it 99% of the time in America, everybody be talking about money. I'm talking about the leadership. They're gonna cut a check. They're gonna cut a check. Now they saying it like, listen to me now. They say it as if it's their money. It's your money. You the taxpayer. And they act like they doing you a favor. They gonna cut a check. Most of the time, 20 to 30% of it, the funders get the money. Get the money, get their cut. They get a 30% cut right off the top. And by the time they cut it down, the people who need the money the most, do I need to say anymore? The people who need the money the most get crumbs. Get crumbs. And that's why you need people that understand economics. Now, how can it be in Jacksonville, last time I checked with New York Life Insurance, right? A few years back, they say overall, African Americans in Jacksonville spend $12 billion overall. That's for everything. Now, why is it that African Americans can't get 10% of it to come back in the community, to create opportunity for themselves, develop businesses, not job. Develop businesses. Why that? No matter how much information we reach out to the African American community, whether it be the NAACP, well, like I say, the SCLC is dead. Whether the NAACP is dead, they bring no real value. The only person when it comes to economic opportunities is with the Urban League. Now you also have the Beaver Street Enterprise. Yes. A lot of people may not be aware of them, but the Beaver Street Enterprise is an incubator, a business incubator. Yes, reach out to them too. But the Urban League, I'm working with Mr. Danford, and he's compassionate and concerned, and he know that once the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank and the Urban League come together, we will definitely be able to make an impact in the African American community. Like I said before, I have reached out to every African American grassroots organization, and they have failed to even read the information, because most of them are getting money. They're being funded by political parties or members of political parties. Most of the time, the Republicans. Right. And a lot of African Americans in leadership are selling out. And what I mean by that, and I'm not talking about something I don't know. I'm in the meeting. For the last 52 years since consolidation, name one economic empowerment impact that has taken place in the African American community. That's right. So I'm not going to take up much of your time today, people. You know, I got much love for you, the whole 9 yards. But the most important point that I want to make today is about economics. If any African American leader, grassroots, civic, social leader, are not talking about economics on their platform, if they're not talking about economics in our platform, they are running the game. And they only thing they're concerned about is themselves. And if you check out most African American nonprofits, the only people that has a good quality of life is the person running that organization. That's right. And if you really do in the research, you'll show they are just getting by. Look at them. I mean, a lot of times when you want to talk about condition of a community, all you have to do is take a look. Just look. Nobody don't have to say nothing. Just drive through. Just look. Don't say nothing. Just look. And you'll see. You see the faces. You see the body. You know, we the most obese people in America. We got some of the worst communities in America. We the biggest consumers in America. Right. And when it comes to medical malpractice, they still use our people for guinea pigs. All of it is about economics. Now, why in the world? Why in America? Why in Florida? And why in Jacksonville? African American leadership is not talking about economics. Now, somebody, please explain that to me. And keep in mind now, I am with the African American Economic Recovery, Now start right there, recover. The reason why we use the term recovery, because for 52 years since consolidation in Jacksonville, African Americans have been in a recover right position. Before consolidation, African Americans had vibrant communities. That's right. I was born and raised in La Villa. Very vibrant. Sorry about that. Think about it. In downtown Jacksonville, La Villa, we had stars, movie stars, entertainment stars, insurance companies, everything. Well, to be honest with you, we had everything. Because I know for a fact, because I used to could walk as a little small baby with my father and mother and see the stars. I see to my family member own businesses. Yes. So I was able to see this firsthand. What happened? Well, I know what happened. Yeah, a lot of gentrification, a lot of other things. But see, one thing, keep in mind that a lot of African Americans left downtown. Now, it wasn't just suburban life in the white Caucasian community. It was also in the African American. Most African Americans that live downtown in La Villa, Durkeville, Brooklyn, East Side, moved further north. Right. Nobody forced them to do that. But that's another conversation. Right now, I need my people to understand. We can vote. We can march. Right? But until we embrace economics for ourselves, we are not going anywhere. Yeah, and I just hate to say this, but we just pissing in the wind. Yes, as a community, we are just pissing on ourselves. Yeah, yes. I'm not gonna get too deep in that. No disrespect to anybody, but I have to just say it the way it is, and just to call it out. Nothing wrong with voting. Nothing wrong with marching. But if you don't have a economic platform for your community, for your family, you are going to fail as a people. And the African American leadership as a whole is a colossal failure for the last 52 years in Jacksonville. Once again, my name is Stanley Scott. I'm with the African American Economic Recovery Think Tank. Sending out much love to my people around the world. Thank you.